Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 on Goldcrest Valley. Today we're going to be doing a very big silage bale creating and selling session. By this I mean exactly what I just said. We're going to bale this field which we cut yesterday. We're then going to wrap all the bales. We'll then pick them all up with the auto stacker, and hopefully we'll be able to reap the reward by selling them just over there in the bale sell point for a lot of money. The last time it was roughly £1,400 a bale, which was very impressive, so I have very high hopes for today. So far we have produced 5 bales from just doing one headland, which is just very impressive. So hopefully by the end of all this we'll have in the region of 20 to 30 bales. That's the plan. I think what I might have to do is a time lapse for the wrapping, as it's going to be quite a long-winded job. That's interesting. It picked up the straw even though we're doing grass, so we must have a bit of straw mixed in with this. I should think it will still register as a grass bale though. But yeah, most of this video is going to be focusing on this field number 12. This is a field which we have actually expanded. We have cut more than the original field boundary. So yeah, we've benefited quite a lot from this. Whoa! I need to concentrate. And yeah, this bit of land just here, which you see, that also needs to be converted over to a grass baling field. We just need to get rid of the stumps. We've felled some trees from there. We've cut the trees up and sold them. But we do need to have a stump grinder. My plan is, when we have got all the gold nuggets, we'll get the £1 million bonus. My plan is to buy the skid steer loader, get a load of attachments for it, including the stump grinder, then obviously stump grind them, and we'll be able to then cut that field just like any other field without hitting any obstacles. That is the plan. But yeah, we won't do all of this on screen, as it is quite a big job, but I do quite a bit of it. Am I missing a bit? I am actually. Yeah, I've missed a bit. The grass swaths do look very hidden. Another bit of straw here. Yeah, it takes it up as if it's the same crop type. Yeah, doing the headlands has made it a bit more difficult because they're harder to see. The thing about a video like today's video is, although there's going to be quite a lot of time recording today, if there's going to be time lapses and stuff, the overall video length will be dramatically reduced. So I'm sort of anticipating this video to be shorter than others I have done. Obviously you'll know by now, you'll already be able to see how long the video is. But yeah, I am anticipating it to be shorter. But hopefully still at least 25 minutes, I'm hoping. If it's less than 25 minutes, then I haven't done a very good job, really. I should really be taking the whole headland off first, otherwise we're going to be chopping it up. The game seems to be running a lot smoother today. This field usually lags like mad for me, I don't know why. It's one of the only fields that does. But it seems very smooth. Again, 60 frames per second at the moment. When the whole field is baled, it should look so nice. When you have a full field of bales, it just reminds you of the spring and the summertime. Right, I have really messed up here. I'm going to continue off this headland. I need to get rid of it. And I'm going to go off screen, do quite a bit more, and then return when there's probably about 50% left. I'll then go again, do a bit more, and then show you the finishing off of the baling in this field. So, oh, I still haven't done that bit on the left there. I'll try and remember it. See you in a second. Okay, so I've been continuing off screen, and I've just noticed that the time has increased for some weird reason. It's another bale. I'm actually surprised about how few bales are rolling away. I think I've had one roller and it didn't get very far. So that is it's very good. I don't know if they've actually decreased the speed that the bales can roll away in the latest patch. I don't know. Because they did seem to roll quite a bit at the beginning of the release, but now they don't roll half as much. They shouldn't really roll that easily anyway, although I suppose if you could do it on a hill they are going to roll. So we must be over 50% here, probably be about 65%, maybe even more. Going to continue, and then we'll be able to get the bale wrapper out. And this tractor really could do with a wash. It's getting very dirty. Washing things when you're about to use them a lot seems a bit of a bad idea, but it just doesn't look very good. So what have we got? Another 5 swaths here? I think so. There could be another one over there. Possibly 6. But yeah, I've been listening to the built-in radio in the game. The only reason I can't keep it in the videos is because of all the copyrighted songs which are on there. Wish I could put the music in, but I can't. Yeah, 6 swaths there is. So I'm going to continue again, and I'll return in a second. I don't think we're going to count them during the baling process. It's just going to be too hard to count them all. But when we're picking them up again, obviously we know how many bales the auto stacker can pick up in one go. So we'll just see how many loads we get, then times it by the amount of bales we have on there, and we should get the correct number of bales. But it is looking very impressive. I'd say it's way over 20. Hopefully 30 to 40 looking at it. But we shall see. Here's another bale to add to the collection. Yeah, we'll probably get another 3. Just got to go back down here again. And then we are done. And that'll probably be our baling for this week, I would have thought. Unless we bale one of those fields over there, which isn't yet harvested. We'll have to see. I mean, the barley field, that's only just been planted. But it might be harvested this week, I don't know. Right, this is it. Final swath, and then we're done. Right, that's another one there. Finished. With the exception of this tiny bit here. Right, so we'll shut it all down, fold it up. Take it back to the yard, which isn't very far away. Now I think for the next job we're going to be using a case tractor. Not the straightest of parking ever, but it'll do. I need to drop that off the back. And there is the wrapper. Fantastic. And the wrapping process begins. This may take a while. So I'm going to speed up the video for you. We'll do some like in real time. Otherwise it would just be like a whirlwind and it'd be done. Is that folded out fully? I suppose it is. I always thought it used to go a bit further out, that picking up fork. I don't know. Seems to be all working. I don't know. That's strange. Anyway, let's drop the first bale off. Let's see if this one picks up okay. Yeah, so you got to be aligned with it. I always thought that it offset more. Very strange. I probably just went at it at a bad angle, but look at this field. So many bales, and that is an almighty job ahead of us. However, it's definitely worth it, because without wrapping them, I don't know what they're worth exactly, but it certainly won't be anything like the wrapped bale price. So this is definitely worth it. I was hoping to get it all done today, but I don't know. I don't know if we're going to pick them all up as well. We'll have to see. Right, so I have now worked it out. The key is to stay very square with it, like this. Should pick it up. Thing is also, yeah, it takes quite a while to wrap. It's not like you can get the next bale loaded and ready. You've just got to sit there and wait. Yeah, it's all working fine. So I'm now going to continue, and hopefully as a time lapse this will look really good. Should do. So as soon as this bale is off and the next one is on, I'll start the time lapse. Hopefully I've got enough recording space on my computer. That's the point. It takes about 400 gigabytes per video to record. They're big file sizes. But I think doing it this way you get a much better finishing quality. Whereas if you record in like a piece of software which will really compress the video, the finished file, it just doesn't look as good. Like the trees, they can look really blurry. It's not worth it. And you just delete the excess videos anyway, so it doesn't bother me. Anyway, yes, we must start the time lapse. Okay, so that is the time lapse done. There is just 2 bales left, I think. Don't want to miss any. Yeah, I think there's only 2. So, in a minute, we'll be able to detach the bale wrapper, and then attach to the auto stacker, and then hopefully we'll be able to sell some, maybe even more today, get loads of money, And then in the next episode we might even be able to spend the money on something decent. Just depends how much we actually get. But yeah, I mustn't forget how many loads we do, because we do need to... Well, it's not essential, but I would like to know how many bales we've actually got here. I mean, you can just count them. You might have already counted them anyway from this video, but I'm going to do it the easy way. So yeah, I'm hoping that is all of them. I think it is. So we'll just drop this final bale off here. Wait for it to finish wrapping. There it goes. And we'll fold it up. Put it back into the shed. Actually, no, we might return it, as it can be quite costly, and we probably won't be needing it again for a long time. So yeah, to save myself some hassle here, I will just go into... Actually, it's in the store, isn't it? Go into the garage, go to leased items. There we go, perfect. And then we need to get the leased auto stacker, which is just over here. It begins. Yeah, I think it picks up 8 in one go, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's 8. We'll soon find out. Yeah, definitely 8. That's 6. Oh, still pushing. Oh no! I've sent that bale on a roll. I better get it. Stacking at speed. Okay. That's our load. We now need to go over to the sell point, which is just over here. You need to be very careful not to actually go into the shed. I have tried this before. Well, I had to edit it out in another video. I drove into the shed, tipped it up, and it was a disaster. Total disaster. So always tip outside. There is space to tip outside. The trigger does extend out here. So, yeah, we're just back up here. I do find reversing a lot easier from cab view. But then you do see a lot more from out of cab view. So here we go, load number 1. We must remember how many loads we do. Oh, it's creaking. Right, look at that money. Whoa, that is impressive. This is going to be good. Wait for it to go down. Okay, I'm surprised. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was just wondering, why is it not lifting up the bale lifter? But then it did. Okay, so load number 1 is complete. That is 8 bales. I'll probably do some of this off screen as well. It is a more interesting job to watch than the wrapping, because the wrapping is quite slow. There we go, we're getting the frame rate drops now, I'm not sure why. Probably because we're going faster than 12 miles per hour. All the other jobs seem to be about 12, except for the wrapping, which was 0. But that is another 8 bales. This money is good. Okay, I'm getting too excited to wait for the thing to go down. So let's just do this, let's just go and clear them all. We've got some of our own there, so we don't need to keep any, which is good. all the more money. What the? It's growing already. That is a sign that we have dithered. We have spent too long in this field. It's just an endless money supply, really. The grass grows back without having to reseed it. So we can keep cutting, keep baling. It's just we're not going to, because that would be quite boring if we do that in every single video. It's just I thought this would be a nice little money boost before we get the gold nugget boost, which we will be doing. I think what I'm going to do is most of them off screen and then just finish off with probably 15 to 20. We'll do the final load and then we'll see the money roll in. So that is load number 3 completed as well. 2, 4, 6, 7 left. So there is only 1 load left. So going by that, if my calculations are correct, that would make it 31 bales. I think it is 31 bales, unless I've miscounted. See what you make of that. Would you agree 31 bales out of the field? If it is, that's... oh, my maths isn't as good as that, but that is certainly at least £35,000 out of this. Actually, way more than £35,000. Very impressive. So let's just go and get this final 7. And that'll be a very hard day's work completed, but well worth it. You see that spike sticking up in the wing mirror there? Oh, that could be painful. Right, here we go. Let's just see if this is 7. That's 2, 4, so yeah, it's 7. Definitely 7. You see, we've still got the crop destruction on without the mod which stops it from destroying grass, which I keep saying I'm going to install. I need to do it. Oh, whoa, that is laggy. And then it clears. So weird. Yeah, I'm too busy thinking about what to do in each video. I forget to install different mods. Some people don't want mods at all. It's going to be a fairly plain series, really, this Let's Play. But there might be the odd mod. There already is a few. I've put a few on. Oh no! No. Don't you just hate it when you do that? When you press tilt the bed up instead of lift the bale lifter? So annoying. Am I the only person that does that? I used to do it in 15 as well. Doesn't matter what you set the key as, I always get it wrong. So this is it. The final load. And I would say it was definitely worth it. And we finish off today with £57,358. Very impressed. That is so good. That is the boost we needed. It's just we now need to be very careful what we spend the money on. Let me know what you think we should spend it on. I'm not really too sure. There's so much stuff that we need. I think a sensible thing would be animals, like sheep. Because the sheep wool is worth a fortune. And although they do reproduce, you do get more. The sheep are very slow, well at least they seem to be for me. The pigs are okay, they seem to be coming out my ears, but yeah, the sheep are really slow. That is probably because the wool is worth so much. Where is it? There it is, just saw it. Here we go. Yeah, you see we've had the sheep for a while, and we have 2% in the pallet. Oh, that is not good. So yeah, I don't know the best thing to spend money on. I mean, cows is another thing. We could do the cows, it's just they don't seem to benefit the farm massively, whereas the sheep do. But yeah, I suppose at midnight, I assume it is, we do get the extra money boost, which is nice to see because at midnight we only get expenses at the moment. So having some money coming in at midnight would be a nice welcoming surprise, I suppose. But yeah, let me know. What should we spend the money on? I know lots of you are going to say tractors. I think we're okay for tractors at the moment, but yeah, if you've got an opinion, then please do feel free to share it. But that's it for today. Hopefully the video isn't too short. I'll try and make it a bit longer for tomorrow. But until tomorrow, that's it. See you again soon. Bye for now.